Start your podcast. Let's do it.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Jay.
Howdy.
Not howdy.
I have to mentally prepare myself. Like, do you think ever one day you could just say, like, what's up, it's Ant, or something?
No. But if you notice, right, last couple episodes I've been wearing a lot of red. Not wearing red today.
Congratulations.
I feel like you know, I always have to have something red on me, like Michael Jackson. You ever notice Michael Jackson always has something red on him? He's always wearing red.
Is that an Anthony fun fact?
Yeah, because, you know, it's like, even when he's wearing his Captain Crunch jacket, he always had to have, like, some red shit.
Not a Captain Crunch jacket. Is that the Thriller jacket you're trying to say?
No. The actual Captain Crunch jacket with the thing.
The shoulders, like the lieutenant jacket with like the shoulders.
He had that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he always had to have, like, a red, even like a little red, like, scarf thing just hanging out.
So would you think he was a blood?
No, I just think he's Michael Jackson. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
True. So let's recap. Let's go right into the whole Blueface proposing. Did we talk about that last week? Can't remember.
Blueface proposed?
Yeah, he proposed to his baby mom. The first one. Jaden. Stewie.
Oh. What about her?
And like the whole proposal, he went ahead and like he even they were at an NFL game, mind you.
Romantic.
And he went ahead and he like had strippers there and everything in their suite. That's romantic.
Yeah.
And he got kicked out.
Why not? Listen, they live a very different lifestyle than the average person. That was their way of expressing that they're happy. Let them be happy. That is Blueface and that is Stewie.
Women will forever not be happy because they always scale their happiness based on other women's happiness.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yes. You do it constantly. How many times a week do you go on Instagram, scroll, and see goals, and it's other people's shit?
Nah, not for nothing. I really, really think it's really sad and it's pathetic that a lot of females do that. No, you know what? I will say I am sick of a lot of females bullshit because a lot of them need to get their lives together and actually dive deep within themselves and figure out who the fuck they are, what they like and what they don't like, and stick by it and stand on it. Because I'm tired of the fact that they do get easily swayed by all these Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Like, I hate being in social settings where all the girls seem to look the same. They all like to dress the same. They all like to wear listen to the same music and all that. Like, there's really no differences. What?
They all have Kim K face. That's what I call it. Contoured makeup to square off the jaw and then the nose flat. I call it Kim K face.
Yeah, like I really don't understand the point of putting like extensive makeup, especially not for a daily wear. Something soft, that's fine. Closer, I feel like a lot of women need to. No, matter of fact, I'm not gonna say I feel. I'm gonna say I think, because I really think that a lot of women need to figure out what is their natural beat. And by natural beat, I mean soft glam. Kind of like what I do, like a very soft, like it's not too far away from what I look like without it.
Take 3.5 hours and a professional to do it.
He gulped.
So basically, what you're saying is, these women, they do all this shit, right? So they look like 8.5s in you know, on Instagram. And then, you know, you take them, you have a date with them, you take them in the shower, and you wash the makeup off.
If your face scale octave goes down by 2 notches, you have too much makeup.
How you look like an 8.5
right, yeah,
on
no.
Instagram?
If you go from an 8 to a 6, you have way too much makeup.
Yeah.
And in that makeup on, you look like fucking Snuffleupagus, and you just fucking...
You should go down a half to a full stop the most.
Yes,
If you
I
are
agree.
8.5 in makeup, you should be a 7.5
without it. Yeah, I agree. And like, not even just that, but also like, all right, I really hate the fact that too many women cap.
Explain.
Like, I'm really sick of the fact that a lot of females will sit on their platforms and they will act like they're holier than thou, getting their life together, healed, not healing, or even in their healing journey for the 15th time in 1 year.
Stop healing externally. I'm sorry, continue.
And like, a lot of them really don't do the work. or they portray themselves to be one particular person online, and that's not who it reflects in real life. Like, I do understand that there's a time and place for things. Like, I'm not going to say, like, I'm not completely myself online or completely myself, well, how I am online, offline. No, I lied. Hold on. Let me see how I want to word that, because I'm relatively the same on and off. If anything, I'm a little more censored online because of the fact that I know that is forever, and it'll hit a screenshot into somebody's group chat type shit, which I already know. I go into group chats. I don't really give a fuck. But what I'm saying is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are things that follow you. So, like, a lot of my true, like, deep thoughts and things, I keep it a lot to myself. I don't put it all online. But, like, all right. For the biggest thing that I've noticed online that I've, like, realized that most women do cap, celibacy and whether or not they cheat.
Oh my God, I can tell you firsthand, those celibate women, never celibate.
Like, I've realized a lot of females will sit there and scream celibacy, but then I know a lot of niggas that is hitting it.
They take a dick or 3 a week.
Sometimes it's not the same 3 dicks.
No.
God, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Listen, I know a girl who thinks she, like, her shit don't stink right now. She thinks she's fucking queen bitch. Like, everything she does is the greatest. She's this, is that. That bitch got at least 200 bodies.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't even capping either.
That's like that little white boy. Jesus Christ.
She got at least 200 bodies. She's been fucking since she was 12. She's like almost 30 now. So,
all right, hold on. I gotta do the math on this.
She's been fucking.
All right, so she's been. All right, so 12.
She's been
30,
fucking.
That's
She's been
18.
fucking. She's been
So
fucking
if I
since
go
like
200 bodies divided by 18.
She's been fucking since 6th grade.
That's 11 bodies a year.
Oh my God. I might those are. You know, I might lowball her. Yeah, because she was fucking like. I'm talking about those teenage years. I know her. Those teenage years, she was fucking.
Nah, like, you know what really bothers me too? I think my biggest pet peeve of a lot of women is I'm sick and tired of seeing women sit there. Well, matter of fact, it's not even women, because I gotta not even like categorize it all in one, because there's real grown women and then there's these, you know, grown girls. So these grown girls will literally sit there and they'll like act as if, you know, they're mother of the year or whatever on social media, but just be badass deadbeats that they scream and cry about. Then also the ones that really have no shame in their game of having an OnlyFans or having, like, you know, a bunch of bodies and like ready to fucking suck every nigga that comes across them, whatever. Do they not realize that, yeah, your kid might be little right now, but we're in Rhode Island, of all places. This place is only 48 miles in, 48 miles out, and at the end of the fucking day, like, do you not understand that your kid will become middle school and high school, and their kids gonna know, like, you know, those kids' parents gonna,
that starts
like,
in middle school?
or elementary, but I'm saying, like,
2nd grade, and they gonna bring up, yo, is this your mama sucking?
but I'm saying, like, it's just, it mind boggles me because these females, like,
they don't care.
They don't
it's
care.
sad.
Listen.
No, because you know why I'm so sick of it though? Like, on some real shit, I'm really sick of it because look at the fact that, all right, where's that rapper from? Before the whole Joe Budden clip.
Which rapper?
Before the Joe Budden clip was being plastered everywhere for Rhode Island, there was a rapper. I don't know, is it Kwani?
Oh yeah, well, that guy's not good at rapping, but if you want to call him a rapper,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, whatever. The musician Kwani, I think is his name, right? Where's he from?
Philly.
All right, he's from Philly. So I guess he was out in Rhode Island. And then all of a sudden there was little Pravi girls, as he was saying or whatever, was sitting there and basically lying on his dick because they were trying to say that they fucked with him.
Didn't Pop Smoke say a girl hair stunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, right? Pop Smoke
shit.
said a girl hair stunk.
Ah, shit.
Does she stink?
I don't know that, but I know who the person was. And I was just like...
I might be
shit.
all
right, anyways. But my thing is that it's not just Kwani. It's not just like Joe Budden and them. And then because that clip surfaced up with Joe Budden and them saying that if
threesome capital of the world.
Joe Budden also said it's the finger bang capital of the world too.
But here's my thing: we have a Troy Ave, A Boogie, Fabulous, Joe Budden and his crew, Cam, Mace.
I can name more, but I'm not gonna snitch.
But I'm saying
Durk.
like,
Lil
Durk.
Durk.
You know what I'm saying? We have all these rappers, and they all know Rhode Island to be sleazeballs, like on some whole other shit.
Because they are.
Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck you think
how much? Hey, listen. When in my single days, do you know how much pussy I got off of that I'm not from here moniker? Just because I was from New York. I'm not even...
Rhode Island! Women, we need to do better. Like, this is fucking out of control. This is insane. No, but because honestly, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed as a woman from Rhode Island. I'm embarrassed because now I don't even want to say I'm from Attleboro. Fuck that.
Listen, I was in Florida.
Like,
I'm
from
Rhode Island to like anybody that's from like another state or whatever the case may be that knows a little bit about Rhode Island. First thing
they're gonna think that we're a
the
hoe.
first thing they're gonna ask you is if you have a friend.
No, because now that makes me think back on the few times that people do ask, like, if I'm from Rhode Island, like, oh, where's your friends at? Now I know that that's probably...
fucking.
Yeah. It's a success rate thing. If I get around a group of y'all and you don't want to fuck me, somebody gonna fuck me.
I was in Florida. I was in Florida for a little bit.
But come on, that's just so annoying.
I was in Florida for a little bit. Despite what people think about Florida, they're fucking ugly over there. So, like,
depends on where you went.
Huh?
I'm sorry. It depends on.
I was in like.
Was you like in Miami? Like
no, I wasn't in Miami. That's why. That's why.
That's where no. Listen, everywhere outside of Tallahassee, girls are alright too, but everywhere outside of Miami, they don't look like how we see Miami.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You have to go. Everybody's in Miami. All the good-looking people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In Miami.
So I was in Florida for a little bit, right? But you're thinking like Florida, shit,
nah.
right? But where I was,
no, anywhere else, my bad. Anywhere outside of Miami, it's country bunkins.
Yeah, there's beautiful. Hey, listen, first of all, there's good-looking women everywhere.
Of course.
But in Florida, where I was, it was far and few. It was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a spot and there's like 6 girls that I actually found attractive. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I gotta come back. I gotta come back here because I need some hoes.
Everybody else look like Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had to come back here because I need some hoes.
No, but it really is like really embarrassing for women like myself because I'm sorry, I'm not trying.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
On your platform.
Mm-hmm.
You are a successful businesswoman.
Mm-hmm.
You take care of your own kids.
Mm-hmm.
You make your own money.
Mm-hmm.
You would say you're pretty independent.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Oh, it's ghetto.
Because what you live is what all these women claim.
Oh yeah, no. All right, listen, I'm very vocal about this. So I had a few friends in my past that they will say like, "Oh, I want to be a boss bitch," blah 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 blah, blah. And like they idolize. I said this on the podcast before. They idolize what I got, and I'm like, bro, I want the husband. I want the family. This is because I have to do this. This isn't because I want to do this. Like, this shit is ghetto as hell. Like, honestly, enough for nothing. What really pisses me off about a lot of these, like, entrepreneurs or gurus and all that other shit, or people who portray themselves to... They don't talk about the ugly and the dark side of being an entrepreneur.
They never will.
Like, not for nothing, you work... The number of hours you work a week as an entrepreneur is like having 2 full-time jobs and doing overtime on both. Then you got to pay taxes, but in Rhode Island, it's the worst state to have a business. I think I've said this before too.
I think it's the worst state to be black and have a business.
No, not even just that.
No, that's a big part of it.
No. Trust me. Even successful whites will tell you. Rhode Island's tough because you have to pay federal, state, and local city tax.
And mafia tax.
Depending where your business is. Those are dues. Those are different. But what I'm saying is that, like, there's a lot that go behind it. And then on top of that, too, like, you know, just the cost of everything, there's not enough, like, room for you to, you know, generate your profit margin to be high. There's a lot that goes into it. And even if you're just providing a service, it is so easy for someone to do a bad review on you. Like, the reason why I stay 10 toes tall is because I move very ethically and morally correct. So therefore, like, if I'm cutting into my client's time, I'm compensating them with a deal. Just like if they cut into my time, they're compensating me with an extra tip. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a give and take on us both. Like, I'm very realistic about everything I do. So as far as, like, you know, yes, I take care of my kids and I have a good relationship. I drop them and pick them up from school every day and everything like that. But my kids still go through moments where they feel like they need more of me. But with the, you know, job that I have, it's hard to give that when I'm sitting here wearing so many hats. I've talked about this before. And honestly, like, to me, it's just these females, I really need them to, like, realize that, for one, a lot of you guys, even down to the early teenagers, y'all are smoking and drinking your life away, not realizing how much is destroying your beauty. You understand? Like, being a social drinker is one thing, but y'all be drinking every day, bottles at a time, like, literally not realizing that you guys got demons you need to, you know, really deal with. Then they go ahead and while they're, you know, drunk and whatnot, doing all kinds of shit, whether it be terrorizing a nigga or, you know, going ahead and just sleeping with everybody or anything. Like, it's just too much. Y'all are doing too much. Y'all need to really get yourselves together. Y'all need to really tighten up, because you guys are literally going to smack right dead in the damn wall, and y'all gonna go ahead and have a fucking dog or a cat. More than likely, y'all, most of you bitches are lazy. You're gonna end up getting a cat because the cat is self-sufficient, but in minimal work. But y'all just gonna really be out here, no real family or no real enjoyment out of life, because honestly, the true wealth is from family and love. Like, y'all got this all twisted. This shit's weird.
Speaking of cats, right? So, I'm not really a stock market person. I don't really know shit about that. So when people do that whole Dogecoin to the moon, like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Those are scams.
But I've put my money into 2 stocks my entire life. One epically failed. I put money in Gap. That was when Kanye signed that deal, and then it just went through because he didn't know how to shut the fuck up. But then this, I put in another stock market. I put in another stock, and I think this one's really gonna take off in a couple of years.
Kitty litter?
Cat food.
Cat food?
Mm-hmm.
Animal food in general, I'm not gonna get all super financial. Animal food in general is always a good thing to invest for a long-term stock, because that will never not be a thing.
Well, yeah.
Homeless people buy their dogs food.
Yeah.
But I put money in cat food because
in like 10 years you're gonna be rich.
That's what I'm saying. That's
you know, I just don't understand.
I thought we'd be rich with Gap in 10 years, but apparently this nigga don't know how to shut the fuck up. So.
But I'm saying that I really just don't understand. You know what really, it really, 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 like, grinds my gears on some Peter Griffin shit. That, like, these females don't seem to get it, that y'all need to really pay attention to your kids and really try to zone in and listen to your kids. And, like, really try to connect with them on a deeper level, because your kids might fuck with you right now, but when they turn 18, they might not fuck with you no more. At some point, I feel like a lot of women forget that they were once that age that their kid is. You know what I'm saying? And then they have their own quarrels with their own mothers. And on top of that, a lot of these bitches don't even respect their mother, even if they have a respectable mother. There's a difference between if you have a true narcissistic mother that literally, no matter what, just gaslights, does not, you know, try to really take accountability, none of that shit. Then there's another thing that, like, you guys got some really good moms that really is trying, that's really there, trying to be present, and you bitches are just fucking horrible. Emphasis on horror. You got that? Horrible? Almost like horrible decisions.
Are you talking about, like, them with the OnlyFans? Like,
that too. That shit. How do you guys not think that your sons or your daughter's gonna hear about this?
How many times with OnlyFans? And I'm saying,
look at Kim K. No, Kim K didn't even get away from her damn tape.
We gotta stop using her as an example, because people are always gonna justify it.
I'm talking about her tape.
It doesn't matter.
Her kid heard it.
It doesn't matter. All of her kids have.
That's crazy.
They're gonna find a way to justify it because she's a billionaire. So we can't. We gotta stop using her.
Oh my god!
Because then all they're gonna say is, "But look, she's still rich and successful." So we gotta stop using her as an example.
But at what point do they not realize that even rich and successful does not mean happy?
When Northwest is old enough to speak for herself and she starts telling us, that is when we can speak on it. Until then, we have to stop using Kim as an example.
All right, fine.
Because they're gonna justify it. I agree with you. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. But as long as she keeps dropping skims, people are gonna fucking glorify it.
Yeah.
They're gonna glorify it. But my thing is, like, okay, so from a hacker's perspective, any of those websites, OnlyFans, YouTube, Fansly, any of them. Their firewalls are ass.
Yeah.
So it's like, how many times, like, people are like, oh, I saw one video where the girl was like, well, my content is behind the platform, so if my son's going to school, then I don't think he's gonna be seeing all of this stuff because
all it takes.
All I gotta do is screen record.
Right. I was about to say all it takes is for a bitch to not like you. First off, no, let's be for real, right? Because this even happened to me in real life, that a mom did not like me, and it got to a point where the daughter and my daughter tried talking to the girl, and the girl said, "Oh, I can't fuck with you because my mom doesn't like your mom." Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Kids are honest.
No, but my point is the reason why her mom don't like me, or the incident that took place, our kids were 5. Our kids are 12. So how does your daughter even know this to say that type shit?
That is an unhealed person.
Right.
From relationships, from her life.
No, right.
So she's downloading her insecurities.
But this is my point. I'm going somewhere with that. So now imagine if I was doing OnlyFans, if I was sitting there having all kinds of shit out there, and that mom who doesn't like me wanted shit up. You feel me? All you gotta do is subscribe. Y'all bitches is out here putting it for fucking $5 to $25 for a month. Okay, that's a month worth. I could get all the type of fucking content I need, and then be able to blackmail your ass after that or whatever. Like, do you not, like, I understand that a lot of females run on, like, emotion rather than logic, but, like, at what point do you have anybody in your corner, whether it be friend, family, therapist, something, that they can help you click your gears to realize that it only takes one click for one transaction, then claim fraud at the end of it? Like, it's not that hard.
I know. And I'm speaking from experience. I was a bully. Cat's out the bag. Are you surprised? I was a bully. Yeah. And I wish OnlyFans was around when I was a kid, because, oh my God, that is all the ammo I've ever needed.
So, all right. Matter of fact, perfect example. So, that basketball player, Joe Smith, his wife has an OnlyFans that he just found out. She ended up going on TMZ to discuss furthermore of, like, the details of what took place. And she was explaining that she's had it for over a year. It's been in her link tree. That it was his mistress that told him about it.
Well, I don't feel bad for him for multiple reasons.
What?
Number one, she said multiple times in that video, "You know my past. You know what I've done. So why do you care?" So he already knew going into that situation when he first met her what her form of profession was. I think they said she was a porn star. I don't know. I never watched her. I've never heard of her, surprisingly. But I've never heard of her, so I don't know. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's not. But she's still saying in the video, "You know my past. You know what I was doing." So, you know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. If she was in that lifestyle, you're gonna make her a housewife. You don't think eventually she's gonna try and go back?
Ludacris told us.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but you can stop telling dogs to do certain tricks and they'll never do them again. Your dog's not gonna roll over unless you say roll over. So hold on, your dog's not gonna roll over unless you say roll over. So if I'm marrying a person, I'm just thinking devil's advocate. If I'm marrying a person who has a past like that, but that's their past, that means that's your past. That is not your future. You're marrying a multi-millionaire. Knock all that shit off.
But also, I feel like it was discussed before. Like, she didn't just randomly do it. Like, it was definitely a discussion. He might have not agreed with it.
So.
Huh?
The way he reacted.
The way he reacted, yeah. But I think she has they all mention it. Even if they think they're joking, "Hey, I'm going to get an OnlyFans one day." It was mentioned.
That doesn't, but again, if you mention it in a joking manner, it's not my responsibility to read your fucking mind and see if you're joking. Now, again, that's another fucking problem women have. It's not my job to listen through your joke to see if you're being fucking serious. No, bitch, do you have an OnlyFans? Because we have a problem if you do.
You know what's crazy? That speaking of that too, like he also said he's not leaving her. So, whatever actions come after that, you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, you had the opportunity. You didn't agree with what she's doing. She's gonna continue to do it, which means she doesn't respect you.
So,
part I agree with. She has no respect for him.
Right? No, she doesn't. She doesn't have any respect for him, and it's evident that she doesn't. But in the response video that she did when she did the interview with TMZ, she went on to discuss how she's the one that basically always has to be the one to figure it out, and so she's developed multiple companies. Like I think one was like a pet babysitting service or whatever, dog walking type of situation. She said that was affected by COVID, but then she ended up starting a moving company, and he actually works for the moving company that she formed. So like she's saying that she hopes he doesn't leave her, but she doesn't think he's going to, and that he'll more than likely just get over it. But she also emphasized on the fact that he's kind of been doing him, which is how this whole thing started. I'm not saying it does. I'm just
no, but she's saying it as if it's justification.
Yeah, no, I know.
He's doing him.
But you know what's fucked up? So what's interesting, and it almost got me on some, fuck, this is another Amber Rose for us. She has a house in Cape Verde. So, which I found really interesting because, in order to have a house in Cape Verde, you got to be tied to Cape Verde in the sense of having roots there for the most part. Not a lot of, like...
Oh, you could know somebody and fake some paperwork.
Well, true, but no, what I don't think you understand where I'm getting at. Like, to think that she could possibly be Cape Verdean. I was like, what the fuck? Because there's this thing that was going around for a little bit of saying, like, Cape Verdean women are, like, really as beautiful as we could be. Why is he looking like that?
I'm just
like, no, she reminded me of a few older Cape Verdean women that I know. And it's this narcissistic, like, self-centered.
It's that, we've been told by 5 men that we're exotic, so now we think we're better than other black
women. So you mean to tell me
Yeah.
big booty, light skinned, green eyed black women are narcissistic? Oh my God.
Excuse me, Mr. Light skinned, green eyed man, does that surprise you?
Not at all.
Oh.
No, but like, hear me out though. Like, cause when we think of like, cause I know a few older Cape Verdean women who do resemble her, who have that mindset, who literally look at it like, I did that. Oh, well, too bad. And they will gaslight the fuck out of whoever they're with, including their own kids.
I mean,
like, no accountability. Because honestly, when she was even explaining everything, even the video that she posted and everything, like, why you post that? And then, like, if you go on her IG and she, like, she wants to be a celebrity so bad.
Publicity stunt. That's what I think.
But she just screams like...
You know my slogan.
What?
Everything's a rollout.
I think it's a rollout because now everybody, I guarantee you how much money.
OnlyFans numbers went.
Now, can you do something to roll us out?
Oh, I've been trying. I mean, I can listen. I have.
Let's pivot real quick.
I have 12,000 screenshots. I can leave one real quick.
Real quick, because this conversation started with that dumbass man whose name I won't echo back, but it reminded me of the Kai Cenat thing. Have you been seeing that?
With the girl,
7 days streaming.
Yeah.
Glorilla.
Yes.
No. See, her brain goes right to drama.
Yeah.
her brain goes right to
No, he's doing a
drama.
7-day stream.
So
Yeah.
Kai
In jail.
Doing a stream
A fake
from
jail.
The Kai Cenat stream.
Mm-hmm.
He's streaming from prison 7 days.
Yep.
Which that kid's, before we even get into that kid's a nut because he keeps doing these long ass elongated streams, and I'm like, when do you have time for you, kid?
He doesn't have time for him.
I mean, he does, because then he'll take a little break in between after these things happen. Like when he did the 30-day stream, he chilled for a couple of days after, and then he was right back to it like he never left. But so
He likes the money.
Krishan was there, and they had a segment where she was reading a book that she brought that was about her son. And,
Who wrote the book?
I think she partnered with people to write the book.
Okay.
Like it's about him. So like the first page from what she showed, the first page when she opens it, it's a picture of him. It's like a baby picture of him and everything. And it's like the name of the book is called God Loves You or something like that. So God Loves Krishan.
Doesn't that kid have like a weird name?
No, it's Krishan.
It's a son.
Yeah.
Her son's name's Krishan.
He's a junior. To his
What's
mom.
the problem?
I thought we talked about this.
When men do it, we don't say nothing.
No, I'm just that's unheard
I mean,
of.
it's kind of expected for a man because of Junior.
That's unheard of.
When your name is Chris and Sean.
No.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm saying that's I've never heard of that.
That a woman named her son
That
after
a woman
herself.
That's no weirder than the men that have egos and name their daughter like they're Tony and their daughter's Tanya and Leon, Liana, like that. Men do it all the time. Like it's not.
Yeah, I think they're weird. Like, all right, so like I think it's weird.
Erica.
Listen, I think it's weird. I think it's fucking weird when they name their daughter Samaj. And their name's James.
I've never heard that before.
Samaj is James backwards.
I've never.
All right.
Oh, I know a couple people.
But
Anyways,
so
God
Kai's
loves
reading
Krishan.
this book
Mm-hmm.
that is about Krishan's son, right? And like halfway through the book, Krishan has this like very, very outward breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's funny because they're drunk and high, and you know people get emotional or whatever. So she breaks down a little bit. But towards the end of the book, like last 2 pages, Kai gets a little choked up.
Right.
And I was saying earlier, you know, before the camera messed up, I was saying that Kai fucks with that girl. Like that's his homie. You know what I mean? So he's reading this book about, you know, this great message that she wants her son to carry with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets a little choky. Everybody thinks he's joking because of the setting and everything. Even Krishan. Krishan's like one of Krishan's friends starts laughing behind Kai.
Mm-hmm.
And then Krishan goes, no, he's dead serious. He's just naturally funny. And everybody just starts laughing because Kai's funny. Even when he's like being serious, he's fucking funny. So I was saying, you know, before, I was saying, yo, like that girl's going through a lot of shit.
Yeah, postpartum at its finest.
At its finest. And it's funny because it's fucking women.
But you want to know what, though?
Her. It's women dogpiling on her.
You want to know what, though?
The ones that are supposed to tell men, hold up, because now I'm triggered. The ones that be telling men all the fucking time, postpartum is so real, it can last up to 3 years, you gotta take it serious. All of y'all are laughing at this poor girl who's never had a baby before in her life. Don't know what she's doing. We can see that she don't got fucking help from the father. But we want to laugh at this. I don't get that. I don't get that. Does it make women naturally feel better about themselves?
Yeah,
when
it does.
They dogpile on like the example
Yeah,
that
do.
They know they are.
They do. Makes them feel better about themselves.
Because that's all I see women doing. Y'all dogpiling on Krishan because Krishan is a representation of what the fuck y'all do as well. But y'all aren't on camera. So y'all can't get laughed at if y'all doing shit behind closed doors. But if you point the fucking finger, oh, look at Krishan, she doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know how to take care of a baby. Where's your fucking son right now? He's at Meemaw's house because you popping it open on a Wednesday.
Meemaw.
Fuck out of here.
I honestly don't even know how anybody has any leg or room to stand on to even make fun of the next person, especially when it comes down to parenthood. But I will say that children will either make or break you, especially as a woman. There's women out here who will champion themselves to be great moms on social media, but they're fucking ass in real life. And they actually don't even be with their kid. The kid is always with the fucking father, the grandmother, or everybody else but the damn mother.
The 14 hours a fucking week she has her son, she's complaining. The 14 hours a week she has her son, she's complaining about how hard it is to be a mother.
Yeah.
Right, but, oh yeah, doesn't even have her kid for more than 16 hours. Anyways, so what I will say is that it's actually pretty pathetic for any woman, whether you have kids or don't have kids, to dog Krishan. Because at the end of the day, being a single mother is not a fucking joke. That shit is a lot of work and it's hard and it really does drain you mentally. At the end of the day, I had my daughter when I was 20 going on 21. No, I was 20 when I gave birth. Yeah, I was turning 21 that year. And then I had my son at 23 going on 24. When I had my son, my daughter was 2.5 years. She just turned 3 years old. I thought about self-deletion. Because I felt like I couldn't handle it. Even though I was already an existing mom. And I was already doing the single mom thing. And I did it pretty okay. Because I had my own place. I had my own car. I had my own money. I had everything. But it still was a lot on me. I didn't get a break. I was always with my kid if I wasn't working. And then the father wasn't really, too helpful. Or he would like to play the fucking petty game. So I don't see how anybody could make fun of her in the aspect of her being a mom or trying to figure it out how to be a mom or navigate through motherhood early. And at least she's with her fucking kid most times.
She's young, right?
I think so. She's like in her early 20s.
Yeah.
But also too, what I think this displays at a very big, visual is how mean women can be to each other. Hold on, cook it up. Especially when they want to find a reason not to like you and literally try to pick you apart. Because a lot of females find Krishan to be a bully or whatever, but they're not understanding that she comes with her own traumas from her own childhood, how she was raised, her background. And so when she gets easily triggered, she just she bites. She doesn't even bark. You know what I'm saying? So now, being a mom, you start to think twice. So she's not biting as much as she's barking before. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to slow her roll down a lot, which is what most women will do when they have kids. And a lot of people are not giving her enough grace.
Did she have like a rough childhood? I don't know. I don't pay attention to this girl at all. She had a weird ass crazy. I don't pay attention to people at all.
I think there's like 8 kids. I think there's 8 kids. I think at one point, if I'm not mistaken, she was like in foster care or some wild shit like that.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Like her sister raised her or whatever.
I'm not hip to the situation. Only thing I know is Blueface. I know he's a shitty rapper, and that's all I know.
Okay.
That's all I know. That's all I know. He's a shitty rapper. That's it. I don't know anything about Krishan. I don't know anything about his other baby mother. I don't know shit. Like,
but for me, it's just like, for the females that will go into the comments and be ready to rip apart another woman, it could easily be you, boo.
It should be a full-time job. The way y'all just be looking into these people's lives, like y'all.
Yeah, for them.
Like women be knowing these.
Can I ask a question?
They be knowing their lives.
When are we gonna finally tell women the truth about numbers?
What's the truth about numbers?
Statistics mean something.
What does that mean?
Statistically, fathers have been in children's lives, especially the ethnic brand, more now than in eternity.
Yeah.
So
I know more single fathers than I knew single mothers.
Exactly. So this whole I'm doing this all by myself and
fucking lies
dad shit. Like, y'all holding on to 1980s excuses now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because not for nothing, I know way more single fathers than I do single mothers for the majority. Because the women I know that have kids, they're not really single moms because the dad's there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like when I say I'm a single mom, I literally mean I'm a single mom. I do not get any child support. I do not get any, one is completely not even in existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really get any, I can't even, and it's sad because it's not even like something I should be wearing as a fucking, medal or whatever. Like, I can't even call the father to be like, listen, I need you to do this because he's going to be like, I can't, or I got other kids. Not my fucking problem. But what happens? I don't even call. I don't even bother because at the end of the day, I got this, big boy.
Like, I know there's a lot of women that I know that be, posting up pictures on their Snapchat and shit. Like, I'm like, they're at like a party or something, right? Acting like they're just there for the kid, right? Literally know the father's right there too. Literally know the father's probably at the same spot.
Right.
But they'll never broadcast that the father's there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Even literally, I swear to you, just yesterday, for freaking Halloween, I spent $200 damn near on costumes and everything and food and all that. That was me. Like, I don't get any assistance. Like, if I need to make extra money, I got to figure out extra ways to make that money. Or I got to take on extra clients. Or I got to do flash sales. Or I got to do something to recoup what that extra money is that I need. That's a single mother. That's why I really get triggered. I really get bothered when women like to sit there and fix their mouths that they are single mothers. When it's like, no, you're a mother that's single. There's a difference. Because some of y'all, most of y'all, got the father still involved.
Y'all choosing to be single mothers by choice.
Yeah,
right? Like, the father's very much there. The father very much helps. The father, you know what I'm saying? Or they got boyfriends that come in and take place.
The moniker of single motherhood now is just an excuse for you to not excel past the current point that you're at.
I can't wait to be married.
That's all I see it now is as an excuse. Oh, I would have did this, but I have my kids. I would have done that, but
nope.
I have to worry about having my kids. I have 2 kids, and me and my girl live great. I don't get it.
No,
She
listen,
just
when
came
I
back
tell
from
you,
a Miami trip.
when I tell you, I can't wait to, have my husband be married. I'm gonna be like,
See,
single mother who?
A lot of the times, right now, this is just ghetto thinking. They want the benefits.
Oh, like
They want the
shit?
government assistance.
You know what's funny? Half of them don't fucking apply.
Qualify.
I know.
Because you make too much. Bing bong.
Yeah, no.
But they want the government assistance. So let me get this nigga out the picture. So
Well, that's how it was created, anyways.
Yeah.
For it to thing.
Let me get this nigga out the picture so I can get my snap. That's why they don't go to Cheesecake Factory, because Cheesecake Factory don't accept snap.
All right, you know what? Last topic of the night, and we're gonna wrap this up. Why don't you like easy women?
I don't like easy women because I'm gonna take it like this, right? The late great Tupac said, "I don't want it if it's that easy." He said it in a song. I Get Around. It's my favorite song, but for obvious reasons, he said, "I don't want it if it's that easy," right? If I talk to a girl and 2 days into talking to her, getting to know her, I'm ready to be your girlfriend. I don't want it because I take it like this, right? If a job hires you on the spot, you know it's about to be some bullshit. If a job hires you, if you go for an interview, okay, you want to start
if they
Monday?
put you at your cubicle before you sign paperwork, run.
It's bullshit, right? So I take it like that. If a girl is ready to be my girlfriend and I ain't even show what the fuck I'm capable of, it's about to be some bullshit. I didn't take you on a date. You know nothing about me. You probably don't even know my favorite color, but you're ready to be my girlfriend. I know I'm attractive, but I know I ain't the only nigga that you find attractive that is in your DMs. So you are on some bullshit, and that is why I don't want you. And you can at least make me work a little. Give me a little challenge. Don't be hard-headed. Don't be stubborn. Like, where to the point where it's like, no. Like, at least, like, give me a challenge. Just a little challenge. Like, make me work for the pussy. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's like, if it's easy, it's like, what's the fucking challenge? Like, what is, like, there is something wrong with you if there is no fucking challenge to it.
I have a question. Now, bringing it back to earlier in this episode, would you say that you feel as though that you come across too many easy women because of the state you're in?
Absolutely. I do feel like that. But I think but also, it's easy women everywhere. I
was about to say,
there's easy women everywhere. It don't matter. Listen, I go down south. If I go down south, I go to fucking North Carolina talking like this with the accent. I'm getting all the pussy. You know what I'm saying? But
why? Because you're not from here. You don't know what I've done already.
Exactly. I think there's easy women everywhere. I think here, because we're in such a small space and everything's a fucking clusterfuck, that they're just... You just take your pick. I want her, like Chris Tucker and Rush Hour 2. When they open the thing, I want her. You get to have your pick. That's the reason why a lot of rappers come here. If you go to fucking Nevada, right? Besides Vegas, what the fuck is in Nevada? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You come in Rhode Island, it's a clusterfuck. Yeah, they're everywhere. It's not only that, it's a party city. Everybody fucking parties here.
No, that's facts.
It's a clusterfuck. You go to one venue and there's 40, 50, fucking 70 women there all trying to fuck you. Of course I'm gonna want to keep coming back. And to even say that, right? Rhode Island has a lot of good looking women. We might not see it like that because we live here and we're like, yeah, you're cute. Yeah, you're big booty, green eyed, curly hair Cape Verdean women, but I've seen 10 down the street. I've seen 10 at fucking Mango's.
Not Mango. All right, we're done. All right.
But you know what I mean? That's how we see it. But
this nigga
he just brought up Mango's.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Ring the bell. If you guys are interested to figure out what Mango's is, you can just leave us, a note in the comments. Bye, y'all. Mango's.